Hey, YouTube, MeefMagnet here. Episode 9 of our Barbarian run. Um, just about to get into adventure mode here. Wanted to take a look at the progress of what we've got in order to complete this first chapter of our season journey. I think what we're going to accomplish in this episode is we'll complete a Nephilim Rift, use the Nephilim Obelisk in town while in adventure mode to start a Nephilim Rift. That shouldn't be all that difficult to do. Completing 5 bounties, I think what I'm going to do is we'll open this up on normal. We'll knock out the first 5 in Act 1. That shouldn't be too difficult. And then I'm going to see if I can get enough gold together to knock out, excuse me, level 10 on all our artisans here. And then we got to hit level 50. So I should be able to do that. Right now, level 47. But let's get in here and see what the hell. I still haven't dumped inventory from completing campaign mode. And it looks like we do have to acquire a cube here at some point too. I don't think I'm going to do that right away this episode because I don't think I'm going to need it. More concerned about picking up those first pieces of armor and getting to level 70. Yeah, it could help. And maybe I'll do that next episode, but probably not this one. So, let's go take a look and see what the hell. We got a pair of pants here. That might be slightly better. It could be worse. Okay, so these are, in fact, better. 3 or more enemies within 12 yards. Release a vile stench that deals 507 weapon damage as poison every second for 5 seconds. So, let's give this a shot. Let's pull these. Talk to our buddy Shen here and pull this out. What the hell do we have for gems over here? Looks like we've got one we could put in. And we'll mix these right now. We got a little more vitality up top, and then do some strength down towards the bottom. We'll try it, see what the hell happens. You can always unsocket them, or ungem them. Is any of this helpful? This is, and it's 2 socket, so we'll keep that. Let's do that right now before I forget. Putting in place. And it looks like everything else here isn't really worth talking about. So let's go ditch our shit in here. Okay, so let's look at costs here. Let's get her up. Okay, so the Enchantress or the Enchanter, we've got her maxed. I think we could probably get Shen. He's maxed. But I think we're gonna be shy for Hadric here. 30 grand. Yep. Okay, that's kind of shitty, but that's okay. Gonna get it into Act 1 here. If you haven't seen this, the way this map works is usually you just start in an act. I haven't found a rhyme or reason. Maybe there is. I guess I haven't. I mean, I've played adventure mode, but not enough to really pay attention. But the way this works is you've got your map here as soon as you click the waypoint, and you can actually go further out, and then you can, switch between your acts. So I'm gonna head to Act 1, and we're gonna knock out these first 5 bounties really quick. And some of these, when you're doing bounties, they won't necessarily always be bosses, which is kind of cool. way I'm going to do this now is I'm not picking up any blues anymore. I'm going to pick up nothing but yellows. And if you didn't notice, if you look on the right side where your objectives are, these should be different every time, but right now we're working on 100 kills. Oh, excuse me. What we got here? Blood Thief. Blood Shards. Pick these up. Good for gambling. You little fucker, get back here. Swing back around down here. Six more, where are you little fucks? There they are. Okay, so that's done. Now what you can do is, it says open, or hit M to open the waypoint map, and that's what we're gonna do. I mean, we're not even fucking around. All we're gonna do is just keep moving through. Keep moving through. So here we're looking for, well, we got a few different things we gotta do here. Well, we're just gonna start wherever. We'll head to the arrow. Again, we gotta kill 100 enemies out here, and it's pretty specific to the area you're in. So if it says kill enemies in Northern Highlands, don't leave Northern Highlands because you won't be getting credit for it. And I'm going the wrong motherfucking way, as usual. And we'll keep picking up those materials needed for tearing shit apart, whatnot. Still gonna need about another 200,000 gold in order to get Hatrick up to where he needs to be, I think. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so really what I should do here is, let's go in here and verify this. We got 83 out of 100. Okay, they do count here. Let's go see if there's a few easies we can go murder. No. See, it just clicked off. So, sometimes, well, I guess it does say on there now that I actually get a chance to read it because I'm not running Northern Highlands and Leorix Manor, so it is specific. I just wanted to verify that because I didn't want to sound like a complete jackass. Let's get the last of our kills out here. Okay, one more done. Okay, and I should have explained a little bit earlier where your bounties are at. You can see here, bounty killed butcher, but it's got an exclamation point on there. And then if it's a boss sort of battle, your boss is right there. So we've got the butcher, and our bounty is to kill the butcher. So that's what we're doing over here. Kind of gives you an idea of what's going on, but that's there for you. So let's go take out the butcher. And I am going the wrong damn way. I'm going to blow through this a little bit faster than I would normally do these. Usually what I do is go through and murder the shit out of everything. From this point on to get to level 70 at a decent clip. But since we are trying to pull up different armor here out of this season for a set, we're going to move a little bit faster and try and get some of these objectives done. Once we get that first couple pieces or so. What the hell happened here? Guess I gotta go do it. Pick up some of that XP. Looks like we're getting close. There it is. Fuck these guys. Okay. Hey, we got a big old chest here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some of these boss battles, they're a little more lucrative. Tier +3 rubies, a couple amethyst. So that was good. That was a good one. Here, defiled crypt. Hey, that's our guy right there. Or not. I lied. Okay, so let's get out of here. We'll go to the cathedral now. Okay, and some of these you're gonna have to clear cursed chests, and these sometimes are fun. These early ones, I wouldn't worry so much about blowing out the bonus chest, because it's helpful, but really concentrate on the waves. Just get the shit done, especially early on. Am I gonna make it? Barely. Fucking barely. Okay, so we've cleared... There's the second chest. We cleared 5 bounties, so... We've pretty much got this knocked out, except for level 50. We need to get Hadric up to level 10, and then we gotta do a Nephilim Rift. So we're gonna do that as soon as I open these up. Sometimes these Radiant chests don't really hook you up with shit. Usually it's the Diabolic Horde that's got the good shit in it. But so let's go back to town. And before we go too much farther, I'm going to ditch these. Okay, so let's take a look and see if any of this is slightly better. $319, that is slightly better. Oh shit. Same socket. 3.3 chance to chill on hit. Cleave damage we're not even using. That looks like 65 to 82 in physical. What else do we got here? Hang on to that. 13.8. Increase whirlwind damage by 13%. If this had a socket, and we might be able to do it. gloves are better. We'll swap this. Where's our shit? Let's put this in here. I'm gonna ditch all this other shit really quick. Where the hell is the merchant? Because I don't give a shit about any of this crap right now. Okay, so let's put this back out. Let's go see what this is gonna cost at the enchantress. Or the enchanter. I keep calling her fucking enchantress or whatever the fuck her name is. So if you haven't seen this, what we can do here is we put a piece of equipment in here. If there's options to do it, they're going to show up. These slots, you can swap them out. So when you click this, it'll give you what properties can go in that slot. So what I really don't give a shit about right here is, I mean, the immobilize on hit at 2% would be great. How often does it proc? Who knows? I mean, really, who knows? Usually when you see this, though, as you can see over here, that, I mean, you're limited to a set. I mean, it's built on a tree. A lot of percent chance to ability on hit or whatever the hell you want to call it. So I think what's going to happen here is this holy damage. We're looking for a socket. We might be able to take that out. That might fuck us in the end. I don't know. This life on hit, I really don't give a shit about either. But look at what it's going to cost. So let's see what the hell. Where the hell was that? Was that life on hit? But look at the amount of gold that's going to cost. So this is going to come back and bite me in the ass. So I'm going to not do that right now. Let's head to the stash. Let's set this in here, and we'll just roll with our bastions revered right now. We'll talk to Tyrael. We'll pick up our bonus. So every time you complete all the bonuses for an act, you get a certain amount of... Hey, we are completing stuff for Act 3. You get a bounty chest. Or Heragic chest, excuse me. This is for Act 1, so if you just right click it, all your shit's gonna fall out on the ground. Which is okay. Pick it all up. No big deal. But big deal, there's 40 grand. We'll pick those up. We got a bunch of plans here. Some runes. Usable parts. And then this trash, which I don't really need. Okay, so let's go over to Hadric here. And we'll get them learned in. So we're already doing stuff for chapters way ahead of what we're supposed to. Which is okay, because they'll show up later on. Not going to hang out with Cool yet. Let's do a rift. Hopefully this isn't a complete struggle. Let's see what's going on. With these, what you're trying to do is just murder everything in here until the Guardian shows up. Once you've got that down, then you can get into the greater rifts, and I'll kind of show that a little bit later on here. But pick up these skull-looking globes. They're what make this gauge go up. Usually elites will drop those. Yeah. If you're trying to run these fast, big groups and elites are the way to go. I guess that's what I've found. There are probably better ways to go about doing it, but that's kind of what I do. It's always fun to murder the shit out of a huge group of mobs with a whole bunch of elites in it. Usually these rifts are randomized levels with randomized monsters. And don't get discouraged if you get your ass kicked in here, because it happens. Some of the random monster combinations, they're meant to be brutal. They're meant to be a challenge. It looks like champion groups do drop those as well. What the hell happened there? And this is where Ren comes in, especially for this Barbarian build. These elites, some of them got just stupid amounts of hit points, even at these lower levels. Let's see if we can find this treasure goblin. There you are. You notice that when you're doing this, you're going to see shit tons of elites next to each other. They did that on purpose. Yeah, shit all over the place. Reflection, pick these up. Now in these rifts, there's really no rhyme or reason. There's usually one entrance and one exit. I've never seen anything else. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Here is the path to the next level, and I'm not sure how far they go. I've only ever made it to like 3, because I haven't had to. Usually by the time you get to where you're going, especially in the higher torments, is you're going to be required to murder everything or you will die. And by the time you get to about level 3, then you really this meter's full and you're fighting a guardian. So a little bit bigger groups here, just to make this go a little faster. Sometimes chests in rifts, I've noticed, seem to have a little bit better shit in it than anywhere else, but that could be my imagination. shitty level to be doing this with any speed. There we go. There's a bitch we can fuck up. Two-handed mace. This might be better than that other mace that we were going to try and put a socket in. So let's go down to path 3 here. See if we can spawn this guardian. I heard that little fucker. Where is he? Shit. Ah, come here, fuckers. There he is. Jump! Let's see if we can get rend on him. No, we did. Buff up. That wasn't awesome. Shrines and rifts work a little bit different. There are some stranger combinations. One of which is, it's called Conduit. Even in the higher torments, Conduit will just fuck shit up. Hey, we hit level 50. Yeah. Before, I'm gonna pick this up and then we're gonna spawn this. Okay, so here this son of a bitch comes, and usually he spawns close to you in an open area. Big thing to watch for here is that these guys, they got a significant amount of health. I think this guy's got 80, what was that, 878? And use your main abilities, but be careful. You will die. I mean, it's gonna happen in these rifts. That's just how it goes. You will die. Usually they drop some half decent shit. And you're gonna notice some different types of crafting materials that sit here, like this Forgotten Soul. Just pick this shit up. And always read your books. Pick all this shit up. Okay, so our objective has changed. Speak to Orc and Town, so this rift is done. Okay, so let's talk to him. He's got a little bit to say, but then look at the experience, and then we get a certain amount of gold. So, we'll hit continue. This rift is going to close, so make sure if there's anything in there that you have to get, that you don't talk to Auric before this closes. Because otherwise you'll be fucked. You're going to lose your gear. Or whatever's hanging out. Okay, so this is significantly better. Damage against elites is increased by 43%. No socket on here, but that's okay with the extra damage. What do we come up with? Right now we're at 5905. Let's swap it. And we're at 12,679. So what we're going to do is, let's get a hold of Shen here. Let's blow that out. Let's store this for now. Okay, and let's take a look and see if any of this is significantly better than what we have. This is worse. However, it's got 3 sockets. I think we're going to wait. This is significantly better for Homeboy here. And we're not worried about helms right now. We got a better belt. Okay. Let's put some of these gems away. And that's not where those fucking belong, idiot. Okay, so we got enough to do a couple combinations here as well. So I think we're gonna end up upgrading this the gem in this helm. It would be nice to get into the next level. Next difficulty higher, I think. Let's see if we can scoot through, kill the Skeleton King, come up with another legendary Leorix. But let's ditch the shit we got here. Okay. And let's see if we can get Hadric leveled up. 9, and we are... Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay, so 9 out of 9. Shit going on there. It's all good. So, okay. So what we got here out of this, let's take a look here. This is all completed. Let's check out chapter 2. Now this is all unlocked, so we've done 1. Here's 2. And I think these are a little bit higher. Here's the cube. We're actually going to have to go find that. Level 70. Hard difficulty. Level 70 Ringer Amulet, which I'm not sure if I have yet. And then we are going to have to do an enchant and then transmog something. The Mystic, that's what her fucking shit is. I was wondering about that. Definitely was wondering. Okay, so since we are still in normal difficulty, I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to leave... Well, we could raise the difficulty. That's okay. We're going to leave this game and then come back in. Okay, let's change the game settings. We're on adventure mode. Yep, that's great, but we're going to change this. So your difficulties are showing up over here. Right now we're in normal. Goes from hard, expert, mastered, and then into torment. But if you go this way, I mean, there's a shitload of torment levels to do. And then when you get tired of those, you can go into the rifts go up to stupid levels. So, but let's check out hard. And there's one more thing, because there's a few more objectives here. Did I have anything? Oh, I did have a few pets. Wonder if it'll let me do it though. Yeah, little cow king. Ha! Okay, so let's get into hard here. Shit's even unlocked. Pet portrait frame, item. There is no reward for the first one. 1, 2. Interesting. I thought there was on the last time I played a season, but I've only played 1 season. So maybe that first item just it's not a thing. It's not in the inventory. It's not in any of the stash, so that's okay. What do we want to try and tackle first here? I should have looked. So we're not going to be able to do a rift on expert yet. Craft a level 70 weapon or armor piece, and I don't know. I might have a couple of those available. Not sure. Suppose we could see if there's actually something. 6 grand and some materials. I think you got to be level 70 in order to make this work. Let's do it. What the hell? I got some materials. Yep, and this is shit in comparison. But that's okay. Trash it. Hey, and now that we've got Hadric leveled up, we get some buttons back. Yay! cane sandals. Tender grasps. Can I make these? I'm gonna spend the money on this. We're gonna see if maybe these are better. No, you're shit. They're fucking shit. Well, that's okay. What else have we got going here? So, level 70 weapon or armor piece. Blacksmith, jeweler, mystic to level 12. And we need the cube. Level 60 or higher. Well, I think we can do a couple of these relatively quickly. Where the hell am I going? Let's go back to Act 1. We'll head to New Tristram. Let's see. I have an item here I want to just shit with. I suppose we could use this. Let's just put that in there. We'll just do this once. I think I have enough gold to do it. And we'll change out life per hit. So we'll only do this once. It's going to be random, so a lot of times you're going to have to spend the materials and the gold in order to make this come out the way you want. If we were looking for the socket, there's, you know, potentially all these things could come up before your socket. So let's just see. Enchanting an item will bind it to your account, blah, blah, blah. Yep. So you get to pick. So here's the original, and then this is the new property. So you get to pick one. So I'm just going to take the strength on here, and there we go. So, but that's that. Let's transmog this. Can we change it into something else for 500 gold? There. That was easy enough. This item is now shit, so let's burn it. I think because I transmogged it, it won't let me do that anymore, so. What other easy shit have we got here? I think we're just gonna have to blow through a few of these to get a few more levels. Level 50 is kind of low to be doing anything super crazy. What does need to happen here, though, is we definitely definitely gonna have to swap out those gems. So this is gonna have to happen right meow. I suppose I don't have enough fucking money to do this anymore either. So we can make another flawless. Do I not? I must not have the. Oops. Not what I wanted. Need 4 of them. So we'll pull the one out of the helm here. And then, because I hate seeing that. Flawless. Do I not have the fucking money for this now? No, hell no I don't. Son of a bitch! Okay, put it back in. Stick it in there. Fucking A. Sucks being broke again. Son of a bitch. I think I might have to crank the difficulty up a little bit higher. Back to town we go. Did we get enough for it? I think so. $20 grand right down the shitter. Puts us at 31%. I think I'm going to pull these out of these rings. Kill Baxtress. There we go. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? 56. Still 56. Charge. Okay. What do we got here? Level 2. There's level 2. Cash money. Holy shit. Bitch ass. Well, shit. I suppose we better take most of these guys out. I'm gonna do a little bit of bypassing here. Shit. the hell I picked up? Precious ores. Well, what the fuck? There it is. Get you some! Crypticis. Fuck it, jump halfway across the level, why not? Will he make it? Oh my god. That was fucking incredible. Abso-fucking-lutely incredible. I have a feeling this guy's gonna beat my fucking ass in. Feel too undergeared. fucking fist weapon's not what I wanted. How about that fucking helm? Nope. Not giving it up. Not fucking giving it up. Well, fine, be that way. Well, we picked up a ring. We got some plans. Let's go get rid of these right away. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's definitely better than what I got. Definitely better than the one on the right. Let's swap this out right away. Oops. And I can't even use that fucking thing, so goodbye. Was any of that better? I have no idea. No idea. Not really a big deal. Alright, well, kind of hit that hour mark again. So, I think we're going to call it for this episode. So, this is MeefMagnet. Talk to you later.